Hey, Bruce Naylor here, the Boomer Consumer. This is going to be a two-part video. Warning, this is a totally unscripted video. I do have a few bullet points of things, make sure I cover what I want to. But it's a two-parter. Part one, I'm going to be talking about the future of the channel, what we're going to be doing with that. Part two is an update on where I'm at health-wise. So the first part, let's do the introduction. Bruce Naylor, Boomer Consumer. If you're new to this channel, I review hi-fi audio gear. Mostly affordable hi-fi audio gear. Also a little bit about music, and that's kind of what the channel is about. I'm a subjective reviewer. In other words, I don't use measurements and all that sort of thing. Rather, I trust what I'm hearing and try to relay that to you in the video. So that's kind of what I do. DACs, amps, speakers, all that sort of thing I review. But there's going to be a few changes to that going forward. But that's what I do. Now, I still intend to review hi-fi gear, and I want to stick with the more affordable, realistic stuff. I'm not a rich guy, and you're never going to see me review a $100,000 amplifier or $300,000 speakers. That's just not what I do. But rather more mainstream, or what you might call mid-fi, which I take as a total insult, but nonetheless, that's what I intend to make. Now, but I'm adding one more thing to it. So during the month that I've been away from making videos, one thing I've learned is that evergreen content is still king. And what is evergreen? How-to videos are an example of evergreen. You see, when you review a product, let's say it's the Klipsch RP600M, you can get a lot of views real quick. But then what happens when another version of that speaker comes out, or after a few months when interest in that product dies down, so do the views. They die down as well. And it's a lot of work to put out a video. So I think going forward, we're going to do more evergreen content. Again, this is how to, how to choose audio cables, how to treat your room for acoustics, how to do all this stuff, and just different videos. How-tos is one example. Some topics might be hot for a long time to come. I made a video that, for me, kind of went viral, which was about how your hi-fi gear is probably just landfill material for younger generations. And that's had over 100,000 views. This is the kind of content that I want to focus on more and more. But yes, I still will review hi-fi gear. For us content creators, YouTubers, evergreen just seems to be a more wise decision to pursue. Again, I'm still going to review DACs, amp speakers, and all that. And it's going to be more affordable gear is what I'm kind of sticking with. And but yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. Okay. That's kind of what's going on with the channel. So I expect come mid-March that we'll get back into production. I still have products here for review. And a shout out to my good friends at APOS. You've been wonderful to work with, waiting on me to finish up some reviews. Same thing with Emotiva. They've been wonderful to work with. And a whole group of other people, Fosse Audio. Just, my goodness, the amount of nice things that they're doing for us on this channel. Okay. Part two of the video. This is a health update. So currently I have one more chemo treatment to go through. I've had 5 already. Number 6 is on the way on this coming Tuesday. And then I also have 8 more radiation treatments. All right. And honestly, I didn't realize this, but chemotherapy is cumulative and it just kind of builds up over time. And so each time I get a treatment, I feel a little bit worse, longer. So I'm really looking forward to the end of the line and being done with that. Radiation, just some minor like sunburn type stuff on my back is the only thing that I've had to deal with there so far. A lot of issues with my stomach and digestive system over this. But for the most part, I have apparently been tolerating this very, very well. My body, as far as my blood work is concerned, not lost a ton of weight, which is good. The nausea meds help a lot. Now, once I'm done, they're saying it'll be about 6 to 7 weeks they want to wait, and then I'm going to go through some scans to see how much the tumor has shrunk I'm sorry, I never even, for you who don't know, lung cancer, stage 3A, lower left lobe. Okay, so you know that. But anyhow, we're going to see if that tumor has shrunk. And then we're going to talk with oncology about what's called immunotherapy. And I don't have a good, solid grasp of immunotherapy other than to know it's a series of medications that helps the body's own immune system fight off cancer cells. And I guess it is not quite as hard on you physically as traditional chemotherapy. This is probably going to be a long-term situation. The oncologist and the doctor running the radiation have both more or less alluded to stupid light. I need to work on that a little bit. But they've alluded to the fact that going forward, it may not be 100% curable, but they should be able to keep it manageable, like having sugar, or diabetes, or something like that, with just ongoing treatment. So we will see how that goes. But for the last few weeks, I've not really felt that great when I'm done. And I have to commute 60 some miles a day back and forth for radiation treatments every day. And that just wears you down. And it's been a real grind. But I'm very thankful to the doctors and the kind people that have reached out and helped and offered their support, and as well as my YouTube viewers as well. Thank you so much for your support. That's what's going on. So by mid-March, I should be recovered enough to start in on producing actual content that you want to see. Not necessarily this kind of content, but anyhow, I just wanted to make a video and let you know that I'm hanging in there. All right. You take care. Bruce Naylor. I'll probably see you about mid-March in the next video. You take care, everybody. Talk to you later.